Can a ghost make you depressed? Since ancient times, people believed that ghosts or demons or some other evil entities were the cause of all psychological issues people experience. So, in ancient times, people thought that because some entity has possessed them, that's why these people are having some psychological issues. And they even thought that people with weak minds have allowed this demon or this ghost to enter in them and get possessed. Only people with weak minds are allowing these entities to get in them, and so they were acting depressed. They thought that this affected only for people with weak minds. For them only these ghosts or these evil entities possess them. So there were some barbaric procedures were called trypanesia, where they drilled a hole in their skull so that the evil spirit or the ghost goes out of their body. They thought that they goes out of their head. These were some barbaric things they were doing. They were thinking that because they were possessed, that was the solution for that. Even today in India, there are some places where people with psychological issues will go there or will be taken there to the holy places where the priest or tantric says to them that you are possessed by this ghost or this demon or you are possessed by two ghosts. That's why you are acting like this. But that's why you suddenly became depressed. That's why you are having such anxiety, because evil thing has possessed you. And the treatment will be some ritual, beat them with a stick so that the ghost goes out of them. And most of the times what happens is when they experience such a trauma, the psychological issue will become even worse than before. A healthy person cannot go through that much torture what they are experiencing. People with psychological issue already they are suffering. For them it will be very severe, and in some cases it will further aggravate their issue. People with psychological issues, first they should think that there is nothing supernatural that is making them having this psychological issue. It is because of some stress or some event happened in their life or in their childhood that is affecting them right now. Traumatic event or some stress in life that has caused the psychological issue. For most of the psychological issues are like that. And disease like schizophrenia, where they will be hearing hallucinations. They will be having auditory visual hallucinations. And they will be hearing things like people talking to them, or they will be hearing something in their mind, or these things. It doesn't mean that they are possessed. It is just a symptom of that disease. So there is no possession of ghost or evil entity or demon. See, most of the times people with psychological issues will be susceptible for suggestions, and people around them or people whom they trust, they give suggestion that you are possessed by this ghost, or person in authoritative position tells them that you are possessed by certain ghost. So after hearing after some time, they accept those suggestions and they start acting as if they are really possessed. And there is no evidence that suggests that because of supernatural people are having psychological issues, and you don't need to believe that you have depression or some other psychological issue because of ghost or some other entity. Subscribe so that you don't miss more videos like this.